How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, and I want to go over PEGY. This is one of those trades where was a loss for the Discord team, and I'm going to show you guys exactly, why and how I improvised the strategy where this could have been over 100% win ratio in the past 8 months, but this was the one loss trade in the past 8 months that I did. But I'm going to show you guys the chart for PEGY. Why are we going down at certain levels? Why are we going up at certain levels? As we're looking very bullish right now. So I want you guys not to be overinflated with the hype, the hopium, because we've seen trades like AMC just freaking plummet. GME plummet. Let's see what SIT is doing. SIT plummet from the top, and CRKN, what are they doing? They plummet from the top. So what is different? What is going on with PEGY here? So this is the band strategy. What happens is when we hit the upper band, price tends to sell off. It has a hard time holding this level. As you can see, the wicks go above it, it goes over. It goes above it, it goes down. But what we're seeing is, why are we going up? The way you play it is you buy it at the EMA 5, as that is a nice trampoline effect. So you go up here, you hit the EMA 5, and guess what? You go all the way back and try to retest the lows. Would I buy it here? Absolutely not. So before I go more in depth, I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and everything, guys. So if you guys want to be a part of a team where you can see this system in real time, see my alerts, see my exits, be a part of a community of over 4,000 members in a short amount of time that joined, I'm going to post the link of this premium Discord of only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. I'll put in the YouTube comments below and I'll pin it. You're going to love having it. But I'm going to show you guys way back in here. I was overhyped about PEGY. Right back in here, as you can see, it went way under the bands. I did the 3-day roll and I bought it down here. I made massive gains on this candle. It went up, 7%, and I got it at, pretty much the low. I guarantee you that. So it was like a 30% gain from here to here as it retraced out the lower band, and I sold. So you might ask, well, why? The system failed as it went below the lower band. No. What I added is time distance. We would have never taken this trade based on time distance, and I'll see you why. We would have 100% track record, and we've never had any losses. I know this sounds ridiculous, but this swing trading strategy is super good, even on extremely risky penny stocks. Because when I took this trade, yes, I made 30%, but then I lost it because I chased it, and I got back in at around 10 cents, and as you can see, it went down and down and down. What you want to look for is your EMA 10. How long have we not touched the EMA 10? Right here, you can clearly see that we're touching the EMA 10 to a T. Well, if you go down, this candle right here is 1 day not touching it. I know this might sound bizarre, but we're using time distance to help the sellers take control. So every time there's time going, they take control and they finish their business. You might have these little dead cat bounces right here that fool you, and then you get you sucked in, but you do not want to let that get to you. So right in here is a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. I'm going to cancel this out. And then you got 4 day and 5 days. That is 1 week of time distance. We want to make sure we look for 2 to 3 weeks. So then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 weeks. So as you can see, the band is correlating to the price with the EMA 10 correlating and the EMA 20. So right in here was the buy zone, because right in here, as you can see, the EMA 5, we never buy right on the EMA 5. We give the EMA 5 at least 1 to 2 days of time distance too. It's a very shorter one because the EMA 5 gets attracted to that price pretty instantly. So right in here was our buy signal. So for the people that are wondering what happened to PEGY with me, this is what happened. And unfortunately, I went and improvised it. You know what? And I said, you know what? What we were missing is time distance. This would have been a nice, beautiful trade down at the 6 cents and ran all the way to 9 cents. And guess what? We did our targets. We hit the EMA 10 to a T, and then the algos decide what to do, because we're going to hit the EMA 22, but that's more of a longer term. Guess what happens? We go down, fluctuate, and then bam, we finally hit the EMA 20 right here, and then some. This has been a crazy trade. So now how do we trade it? It's the inverse, guys. We hit the upper band, we sell off. Every freaking time we're selling off. Now, pennies are extremely risky. We just seen GWAP go down 52% after hours. As you can see, anything can happen. So it doesn't make sense to put big amounts of money in things that can get taken away very fast at these EMA 20s, right? When you're down here at below the band, this is your best risk versus reward with time distance. Right in here, it's a little scary, but if I was going to trade it, I'm going to trade it all the time at that EMA 10 right here, where it perfectly bounced off of. Because remember, when you're in downtrends, you're hitting your head on the EMA 5 very fast, and then the EMA 10 you'll hit, and then that's a very strong bull signal for a trampoline effect. Remember, when you're jumping on a trampoline, what's going to hold you up? The EMA 10. This right here and the EMA 20 is where you enter. So you put an entry here, an entry here. If it goes a little further down, you put your stop loss at the previous low right here for a nice consistency right here. So this is how, honestly, I love trading momentum, because you have a clear plan. You're not just throwing random darts and hoping it goes up. You're like, oh, Peggy's there's a lot of pumpers saying Peggy's going to keep going up, so you randomly buy. And we saw that with FFIE, where it just plummeted, right? And the same thing's going to happen to every stock. Prices have to correct to their mean. And so when you're buying up here in the 20 cent region, it can be very detrimental once it starts plummeting down. PEGY had a very nice move up today. It went up 80%. That is insane, right? That is massive gain, so make sure you take your profits and then get back right in on the trampoline effect, which is your EMA 10 or 20, because price has to hit that, but it's going to take some time. I think we can retest the highs, but in time, be aware that once you take your gains, do not just keep chasing this, because you can lose all your gains. So I hope you guys like this video about PEGY. I just want to share the good and bad. I have a weird relationship with it, because I made 30% gain right off the bat. I got a little greedy, but then, it was one of the best trades for me to learn from, because I did more research in it, and time distance is everything. It's a beautiful thing, because we know it's going to hit the EMA 10 and 20. Look at any stock we see. Right in here, we get below the band. Time distance saves you on Cent. Look at this. There was not enough time distance. You bought Cent down in here. Look at this beautiful trade down here. We hit the EMA 10. We hit the EMA 20. I could show you trade after trade after trade. AMC. Beautiful. We hit the lower band. We have time distance, so you're more likely to hit the EMA 10 and 20 right off the bat. Bam, bam, and done. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. We don't have time to keep going, but I'm telling you, there is so many things, and for people that are watching, I know this was a hard trade. As you can see, PEGY went down, but even on the hardest trades, for being a bottom reversal type of player, we could have made massive money right in this area. And then massive money down in here would have been nice, but it wasn't like the greatest, but I probably would have taken it. But that I just wanted to share this with you guys. And if you're trading the trade right now, look for the trampoline effect. It will save you so much stress knowing, like, hey, where should we look for? Put a stop loss at the previous low, and it's risk versus reward. You did exactly what the system tells you to do. Bounced at the EMA 10 and made a massive move. And if it don't, you take one last shot at the EMA 20, and if that fails, then you just move on to another trade. But definitely do not buy it up in here. People who don't see this strategy, I'm telling you, you're going to get wrecked. Because one of these days, it's going to hit the ATR 4 up in here, and it's just going to keep going down and down. And it won't return to those areas, and you'll probably be averaging down, believing the pumpers, and you have a big bag. If you guys want to join the premium Discord of only 20 cents a day or $6 a month, of how you can get the system on your chart to see for a visual representative where you don't have to be asking people, you could actually know why you bought PEGY, and you actually know when to sell PEGY, and all this kind of stuff, and don't have to believe in pumpers, because this pump will not last forever, right? People might give outrageous targets just to lure you in, but you know where price is going to go, you know where price is going to correct, you know about the trampoline effect, and over time you're going to hit the EMA 20, so you got to be very careful. So this is the premium Discord. As you can see, we have lots of members. It is one of the best, in my honest opinion. Like I said, I only lost one trade in 8 months, and I wanted to go over PEGY because this was the trade I lost, and I showed you where I lost it. And yes, I made 30% on it, but then I got back in the trade and I ended up losing. But it was one of the best losses that ever happened to me, because now I re-perfected it, and I think I had this strategy almost bulletproof. Fingers crossed, but it's a really nice strategy. So you can access the strategy if you go down below into the YouTube comments. I'll pin my Discord link. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. It does not mean you're a subscriber or anything. This is just a landing page. What you want to do is go to the subscriptions tab and hit premium chat, or any of these channels. These are all going to be locked, and only subscribers can view it. If you want to view it, it's not going to cost you an arm and leg. It's $6 a month. It is so freaking cheap compared to other Discords with such a over 95% win ratio, and always perfecting it every day. It's the only strategy that make me a full-time trader for over 6 years, and you can too. I'm not promising you you're going to be rich overnight. I'm not promising you, every account size is different, smaller to higher. It just depends on your account, how much you can make. But I can assure you, since it's only $6 a month, you're not going to be worried about the fee. I can get you well over the fee and then some. It just depends on how much your account is, right? So, but if anything, you can be confident in your trades. You can see why we take trades. You can see why we don't take trades, and you get the best risk versus reward. So when you join, do subscribe on your computer if you have one, because it will avoid the iOS fee. If you do it on your phone, it'll be like $7 or $8 a month, because they charge a little fee on your phone. What you get is my RTK swing trades. You're going to get my exact entries and exits where I tag your phone. You will get alert on your phone, and if you have a job, you can just go on the chart and put an entry price on a stock I like and copy me if you like. And then there's also education videos on how to properly accumulate and how to get your chart to look just like this. Then the next thing is the RTK journal, which I recently developed. You can see my actual positions that I'm opened, and then my actual wins and losses. As you can see right now, in the past week we have 3 wins. You can see my percentages. I have 1% here, 3%, 7%, and then I'm open on 2 trades right in here. And you can see in the notes of why I like a trade based on the system and everything. So very transparent, as that's what I think it should be. Should it be overpriced? And it should be, teaching you how I take a trade instead of just alerting stuff. So hope you guys like this video. Join the premium Discord. It's only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. And if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about PEGY, because I know there's lots of volume, 369 million, so there's lots of traders. And I'm sure a lot of people will probably watch this video when PEGY just goes straight down, because right as of now, it's going up, everyone's excited, but once it starts going down, everyone freaks out. And we've seen it all before, right? And they'll be like, oh, why did it go down? Because you are hitting an ATR 4. We know we have to correct to the EMA 10s. Look at the distance there and the EMA 20. And then sometimes stocks just, on a momentum trades, they are riskier and they do tend to fall, especially penny stocks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe, and comment. It helps the algorithm to spread it across other people. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And join the premium Discord for your best education and profitability. All right, peace out.